Sun Tzu once said that if you know the enemy and you know yourself, you need not fear 100 battles. I knew neither. But wait, what are we even talking about? So one day I spawned into a new world, and in my inventory I saw a book. But it's not even a book. It's a letter that contained 4 specific instructions. Find the village, grab the cross, go deep into my mine shafts, and find Billy and Jane. Oh! But then I found another book that says, do not enter the old mine shafts of Amos. Dark secrets and dangers lie within. So I plan to enter the mine shaft to find all the secrets within. And whatever I was going to release onto the world, what? Would be disastrous. So of course I had to prepare myself. And as Sun Tzu once said, knowing the place and the time of the coming battle, we may concentrate from the greatest distances in order to fight. So the next expedition was to venture the caves. But once again, as Sun Tzu says, the general who wins a battle makes many calculations in his temple ere the battle is fought. The general who loses a battle makes few calculations beforehand. Now the biggest issue was not about who the enemy was, but where is the enemy? Well, first off, why do I even mention about an enemy? And second of all, why should we even care? Well, if you remember earlier, there was the mention that the cross that I had was sealed. So ask yourself, why would it be sealed? I gotta relax. This is really uncomfortable. And as a result, my paranoia grew. Of course I know this is not gonna be enough. That thing could be leagues above me. I hate the uncanniness. Like something was watching. But how close was it? See you, people. Art. What? Wait. I have a cross counter. What am I doing? How do I use this? What? What? This is the moment it's about to attack. This is that spot. Sun Tzu once said, if your enemy is secure at all points, be prepared for him. If he is in superior strength, evade him. Attack him where he is unprepared. Appear where you are not expected. But in this case, I truly knew I was not ready. But I mean, I wasn't even ready in the first place. What are we talking about? Right, Sun Tzu? Sun Tzu? Recipe for a fast. But wait, there was a lectern with a book. Whose book is that? I lift, cause no Sun Tzu quote is gonna help me down there. I mean, whatever was behind that banner is none of my business. But I made the biggest mistake. Even if I thought I wasn't even remotely close to that banner, I never knew how close the enemy would become. But now the biggest issue arose, and it is that the enemy can use the art of war. Uh-oh. I need to throw out. I need that bait though. Dried kelp against me. Block breaking. And worst of all, my enemy is not flesh and blood. And the only way I could beat it was to find this very one material found in the deepest layers of the caves. The place I knew the enemy was going to be the most present and the most dangerous. Because I was alone, isolated, and worst of all, totally vulnerable. The perfect spot for an ambush. Somehow I have a very bad feeling about it. First things first. Now this was crucial. Now this ground cross serves as a tension reducer. So all the chances of this enemy appearing would be absolute zero. So we'd be cool. All I had to do was obtain redstone, and shortly enough, we had the advantage.
Why me, bro?
And as Sun Tzu says, be where your enemy is not. It seemed to me like he didn't want any business with me. That's why he's scared. The enemy is here. Now, despite that, everything was still going in my favor. This was all planned out. Now, the reason I didn't enter the mine shafts yet was because I needed redstone. And if I did enter the mine shafts, I would have known what would have happened with me down there. Just as Sun Tzu says, plan for what is difficult while it is easy. Do what is great while it is small. And now that I was equipped, we could finally venture the mine shafts. But even if I had all the cross in the world, I would never want to step foot in this mine shaft ever again after this. Because what lied ahead, I did not want to find out. It's right under the entrance? Now, shockingly enough, the mod broke at this point, so I manually had to switch the phase. But now, it was released onto the world, and it is way worse than I expected. I can see you too, maybe. Try it. Definitely do not know what just walked right there, but okay. Try it. would its anger be right now? I have an idea. If your opponent is temperamental, seek to irritate him. But in the meantime, I found some structures. What? Abandoned? So, this could mean something big. Watchtower log observation tower starting 2014. Day 1, villagers in the fields at dawn. Wind on the flag, all normal. Day 2, 740, saw a stranger by the oaks. Move slow, no greeting, eyes empty. Last sight past a log. Day 3, 0805. Cow and sheep acted weird. They stared, made soft clicks. Back at the forest edge, dusk. Okay, day 4. Dusk, another strange villager under the tower stood still, murky eyes fixed on me. Didn't blink. Day 5, 22:10. I hear fast footsteps on the stairs. I'm gonna check. Oh. This place wasn't safe at all. So I traveled, but luckily for me, I found a new spot. Okay, where's that their own statue? This is actually like legit?
Good morning.
Now I had a plan. I have not yet seen the enemy. So what did I decide to do? I tried to lure him out. How? By digging a staircase down. Alone, dark, but as Sun Tzu once said, appear weak when you are strong. But even though I had a weapon of my own, there was still uncertainty creeping up because he could appear at any moment. And every time I turned around, it was not good to experience this firsthand. But surprisingly, days passed. So I guess we could just say that he was not gonna fall for this trap. But I still dug on. And coincidentally, I found something worse. Can't even say the word right. Heavy lag spike. Oh! It was a success! But at what cost? I don't know how to handle this. But the worst of all is that that was not even its only form. I just want to see what happens. Where's his lag? Oh! I've been on this journey for, I think, too long. I've been here for too long. My hands are sweaty, but that don't matter. Lights turned off. It wasn't hiding anymore. It became worse. Come on now. I don't have time to... Oh! Tried it.
They jumping me! They jumping me!
Yeah. Try it. You tried it. I knew the caves weren't safe anymore, so I went to resurface. But in the end, I wasn't even safe at all. I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a new village actually. Pretty optimistic about. Yeah, since this was the end, I didn't want to go out like a fraud. And this is where I got the worst idea ever. How many can I spawn of this stuff? Come on now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A little too much. A little too much. A little too much. A little too much.
I mean, that wasn't even bad at all.
Yo,
Right?
do not go outside. Do not go outside. What am I trying to do?